Hello, well, I'm down at Downton at the moment. I'm going to walk up through the village, and I think at the top on the map there's a Mott Bailey castle, but I don't know whether I'll get into it or not, so we'll see. It'll be a nice walk anyway. Get away from this noisy main road at the moment. It's taking me up through the village. I don't know if it's a village or a town, I'm not sure. Quite pretty though. I've used the River Avon a few times. The green road through the middle is where I walked, and across the rivers, around those bends where the mill is, and the moot is up on the crossroads. Turn right, just down there in the trees. A few old cottages here. This area are mostly old. About 10 minutes walk up from the Salisbury Road, I came across this cafe. It's called the Borough Cafe, and it's a real treat. A beautiful place to be, very friendly staff, good food.
No, we're going to do something like that.
Borough Cafe, that's a nice place. I mean, it's been here over 10 years apparently. It's really nice. Highly recommended. A nice building on the end there. Very old, I would think. But we're just coming up to the River Avon now, across that. Quite low at the moment. Surprisingly, we've got a lot of rain in October. Looking upstream now. Get overgrown once you go clean out. There's much weeds in it. There's a row of cottages here. This might be a barber shop. The trouble with these villages is spoilt by the number of cars parked around. The weather looks a bit ominous at the moment. No rain forecast until 4 o'clock. That could be wrong. I should be home by then. very old building there, tucked away. The wall's not very straight either, so it's moved out at some time. So it's over there with a Virginia creeper on it. This is quite old, very old I should think. The timbers in it. For a B road, it's very noisy and very busy. I've cut the sound out now, so make it a bit more bearable. Anyway, coming up to the main course of the River Avon. It flows under the road. The river comes down from Salisbury, well, beyond Salisbury, through Salisbury, makes its way down the Avon Valley. It's the Wiltshire Avon, by the way. There are several Avons about the Wiltshire Avon. And it's about to move into Hampshire. It's not very far from the Hampshire border. Well, there we are. It's the village. Large building ahead is, well, it's flats now. It was the old tannery. In fact, the tannery, according to old maps, the tannery was the building on the left, the low building. And the water went over under the road. It's the corn mill over the other side. Now, I don't know whether the mill was on the left-hand end or the right-hand end. It appears to go under the end of this building, which suggests it could drive a water wheel. Might have gone under there. That may be the entrance to the wheel when it was here. Interesting little place though. I mean, that large building on the end could also be the mill. Sort of good flow of water passes by that. It was a tannery, a big building, but it's now flats. There now, not far from that Mott Bailey, I am told that although there's no castle there, the mound is still there, and it's possible to get into it. So we'll have a look, not far away. There's the church through there. Might have time to have a look. I must come to the castle first. It's almost like a different part of the village up here. Quite a few shops and a pub up there as well. And of course the church is this end, so I'm not sure which is the older part. That's the Moot House. I saw that on the map. It's quite close to that Mott Bailey. I just hope I can get into it. Downton Moot. I wonder if this is where there's a picture there. The old Mott Bailey. But the question now is, can I get in? Yes, looks like it. Right, so this is the Mott Bailey in here. Nice steps. I put a picture of the description the information board on screen, so you can always pause it and have a look in history. There we are. Yes. Walk round, I think. Up there. That's the Bailey in the middle, I can see it. This side of that bench. Another entrance to up here. Remains of some pillars, steps. Take a walk around so we can see. Well, that's the remains of the, presumably that's where the castle was, that mound. Different town, I'd have to sort that map again, I think. That's a bit of holly. Well, before that's the mound. I can see, oh, an amphitheatre. The whole place, I suppose, is. Five, oh, Temple of Mercury is 5. Inner ditch, 7. Right, have a look. Well, it's very well cared for. Lovely smell of new mown grass. See the mound there. It says it's an amphitheatre. I don't know where the castle was, to be honest. No mention on the notice board. That's the outer ditch that runs round there. Nice walled area here with the flowers and the that's the outer wall there to the I think to the west, I should think. Muddy down here, could be a bit slippery. Giant yew trees here, really big. Oh, be careful. So I'm going out onto the gravel. I think I'm going toward the lake. I'm not sure. There was a lake on it on the map. I think I'll give that a miss. It's pretty muddy down there. It does go down towards the river, but not easy walking. I'm retrace my steps now. Going around the outer ditch now. Probably on the south side. That's a mass of trees over here. That's a beech tree. Just turning. I saw that bridge on the map. It mentioned something about Lime Avenue. So we'll try and get on top of it and have a look. Oh, now I'm on the bridge. Very nicely done, very nice. Must be Lime Avenue here somewhere. I guess these are limes. Way further, going away from the entrance. This is the other entrance. I looked down from the top of these steps early on. Right, there we are. I'm going to try and catch the bus at 1:45. I'll forego the church today. And that's the mood house the other side, which is private property. Get down the steps again without falling. Yeah, beautifully done. They're really lovely railings and gates. Very well looked after too. There we are. Mott Bailey at Downton. That worked. I returned again, about 5 days later, this time with Mary. We intend to go up and have a look at the church this time because I just didn't get that far. It's the same little cafe, the borough. Enjoyed a lunch in there. Then we continue to walk past the tannery and make our way towards the church, which is the object of today's visit. Lovely tree as well, turning colour. The carving on that. See if we can get in the church. The oldest part of the present building, consisting of the 3 western bays on the north side, dates back to 1150. The church was restored in 1648, and the south aisle was entirely rebuilt. The corresponding bays on this side are therefore all copies of the original, with the exception of a half capital at the west end. This porch, it's just some very old stones in there. It's raining, we better get inside. Shower of rain.
Okay.
Only the Norman bays are 2 lofty arches of the transitional period, on the east side of which can be seen corbels which might have carried a rude beam. thus making the entrance to the choir of the church in the second stage of growth. That must be the west aisle, west window. And a door and a half there. Very well lit, this church. It's sun streaming through the windows. Looking up to the altar in the east. That cherry bed up there.
No, it's a local person talking about a visit here for
Right.
a funeral.
Mary used to sing in the church choir, did you?
Yes, at St Peter's, Wiltshire.
Oh, this is lovely. The light coming through everywhere. Don't need stained glass when you've got reflections like that. I love the way the sunlight comes through the windows and illuminates the rest of the opposite side of the church and the altar there. The last stages of development were the addition of early English transepts, 12th century, 13th century, and decorated chancel, known as the Weeping Chancel. Prior to the Reform Bill of 1832, Downton was a flourishing place which sent 2 members of Parliament annually and held a weekly market until a much later date. Until the middle of the 19th century, there were no churches at Redlinch, Morgan's Vale or Charlton, so it was necessary to erect a building capable of accommodating congregations composed of members from the wide area. On the arch up there is the 10 Commandments. I'll walk up and see if I can photograph that. You won't pick it up with this camera. I use my mobile phone for this one. Coming up to the Wooden Spoon pub.